sit down and be right. And what I did is I won them over one by one by one. At the end of the day, we didn't raise their salary 30, 20, or 10%. We cut everybody's salary 5%. That included the mayor, that included the sheriff, that included the county commission, and the city council. We cut 5%. So that's what I'm talking about, working across the line. They come over to our view, and I can get them to do it. Thank you.
I think we're going to have the opportunity in January to have a group of 50 or more conservative Republicans in Washington who will be looking for leaders to tell them how we need to stand, because that 50 is going to be a significant part of the Republican majority in Congress. That group, if we hold to our conservative principles, keep our feet to the ground, and don't move like they did back in the mid-90s, we can make a difference in this country. We can turn this country around. I want to tell you a story. I'm proud that I served on the board of a large trade association called the American Medical Group Association, representing 360 of the nation's largest, most prestigious medical groups: the Mayo Clinic, the Cleveland Clinic, the Oxford Clinic, the Vanderbilt Clinic, and the Jackson Clinic in Jackson, Tennessee. We worked hard to try to get a health care bill that we could swallow because the Democrats were in charge. Yes, our public policy people work with Democrats because they're the ones writing the bill. If you want a voice, you've got to talk to them. Those same Democrats came to our organization and said, we want a letter of support from your organization for this bill. Under my leadership, this is the absolute truth. Our executive committee of that board sent letters opposing that health care bill to the House and the Senate. Now that's leadership. I'll work with you if you agree with my principles. If you don't, I'll send you a letter opposing it. That's what I did, and that's what the record shows.
Our final question, and we'll start again here with David. What steps will you take to reduce our federal debt and deficit spending? What steps will you take to reduce our federal debt and deficit spending?
We first need a balanced budget amendment. We need Congress to answer for the money they're spending. Our deficits are out of control. We keep raising our debt ceilings like it's just paper. Well, it's not paper. It's our money that the government's taking. I use an illustration lots of times about you've got people pulling the wagon and you've got people riding in the wagon. Well, in this country, we've almost got more riders than pullers. And you know what the pullers are saying? We're tired of pulling. We're tired of paying all the taxes and everybody else is riding. We've got to have accountability in Washington. We have signed congressional earmark reform. I am all for legitimate projects in the 8th District, but no more pork. We've signed congressional pension reform. We've signed congressional term limit reform. I have agreed that I would take no pay raises while I'm in Congress. And I'm going to keep my same health insurance that I got right now with Farm Bureau. It's not your responsibility to pay it. But until we get a Congress that's accountable, that know what it's like, that know what it's like to run a business, know what it's like to balance a budget, know what it's like to make payroll, know what it's like as a farmer. I can tell you on the bad years when you go to the bank at the end of the year and say, banker, I can just pay the interest this year. That's what we're missing, is real world experience. We've got enough elitists up there now that are out of touch with what's going on in rural America. That's what we need in Congress. Thank you.